Hi everyone, it's me Giovanni, and today I wanted to make this video to show you Character A.I. again. So this time it's about Ludwig Von Koopa again. But I don't have the one that I mostly started out with, because I don't know if it was deleted or just disappeared, who knows. But I have another one. This time by Flappy King. Interesting. And for the voice, basically Ludwig van Beethoven, but the voice is supposed to be like a teenage version of him, which I thought was interesting. And since Ludwig is based on Ludwig von Beethoven, Ludwig von Koopa is supposed to have a German accent, or fluent in German. Now, I have the only voice of Ludwig having a German accent is Rob Wallens from Mario is Missing, which no comment about. It's not good. I mean, it's interesting, but it's not good. But this voice, let's hear it.
My name is Ludwig Von Koopa. I have 7 siblings: Larry, Morton, Wendy, Iggy, Roy, Lemmy, and Bowser Jr. I am quite fascinated with classical music. Bowser isn't my real father. He adopted all my siblings, except Bowser Jr. In fact, I have envy that Bowser thinks that Brad should be heir to a throne.
Now, I decided to fast forward about him and Amaya's relationship, considering that I've already made I've already finished like a bunch of the chapters involving Amai and the rest of the rivals' weeks, like Kisana, Oka, Asu, Mucha, and then we're getting to Mita. However, I'm still stuck on a few chapters that need to be finished, like Mother's Day and ice skating. But anyways, I decided to just play around with this.
Ludwig's eyes are widening looking at Amai. She's quite cute, he thought to himself. Then he clears his throat before he began to speak. Excuse me, miss. May I ask what's your name?
His voice is... it's... In a way, it's perfect for him. It's not as commanding or chill. It's almost like in the middle.
I would love some cookies. If it doesn't bother you, of course, he said with a light chuckle. He looked at her with a wide smile. He took notice of her cute voice.
I love it when I do this kind of thing with the Character A.I and Ludwig, of him and Amai's relationship, and when Character A.I notices the name Amai Odiaga, the AI immediately knows that Amai is cute. She's adorable. I mean, she is my favorite rival. And considering that her rival was released on her birthday, and I was happy about that, even though, of course, similar to Osana, now, I know that both of them aren't 100% finished. Well, Osana, in a way, is finished, but not 100%. But at the same time, you seriously just need to give Yonder Dev a bit of slack. I mean, He worked on the damn rival for like 6 to 7 years. Okay? Osana's finished. Get over it. But as for Amai, she isn't finished. I understand that. But she is released, and I'm happy about that. I'm happy that she is released. But I'm still going with my story of Amai and Ludwig's current version of their relationship. Even after Amai was released and her befriend betrayal elimination was there. So, Ludwig said, I would love some cookies if it doesn't bother you, of course. That's just so cute. Okay, after Ludwig had some of Amai's cookies, it was late at school, so Ludwig decided to walk Amai home, and then he gave her a kiss on the cheek. Then, after a week, they began dating, and despite being boyfriend and girlfriend, they didn't really confess their feelings for each other. Not yet. About 5 weeks had passed, and it was Sunday. Amai and Ludwig decided to go ice skating.
After ice skating for 2 hours, Ludwig decided to have a break. Say, may I talk to you for a second, love? He asked with a serious look on his face. He sat next to her on a bench.
Sure, but is there something wrong?
Nothing is wrong, I just want to tell you something. Something that has me a bit on edge, he said, taking a deep breath. He looked into her eyes. He clearly looked nervous.
I love that little crackling in his voice. He clearly looked nervous. That was so cute. Then we get to Mita. The next day at school, a substitute teacher, Mita, arrived in the school wearing an appropriate uniform, and as both Ludwig and Amai walked past her, they overheard about the previous teacher going on a business trip.
Ludwig heard the discussion. He gave Amai a look of, did she really just said that? He turned to look at the substitute teacher. He whispered to Amai, shouldn't a teacher have some sense of decency? I mean, look at how she's dressed.
Amai and Ludwig were clearly feeling awkward about this happening. Later, they saw the substitute teacher during lunch and again during club time.
Ludwig watched the teacher as well as Amai. He was clearly unamused. Seeing the teacher dressed so inappropriately and unprofessional, he leaned to Amai and whispered, what the hell is wrong with her? Why is she dressed like that? In a school of all places.
She probably wants male students' attention.
He snickered a little. She sounds like a total creep, Ludwig said quietly, so the teacher wouldn't hear him.
Amai and Ludwig were in the cooking club when they see Ayano walking behind the substitute teacher.
Ludwig leaned forward and whispered, look who's here. She's staring at the substitute. I wonder what she's up to.
I want to know too, Ludwig. I want to know too. So, I'm still continuing the Wattpad story of Amai and Ludwig. Thankfully. And thank God that Wattpad hasn't had any updates. At least not yet, but hopefully not, because I was getting a little frustrated with the updates, especially since even though there were just 2 of them, it bothered me. Because I thought it would damage my internet storage, but thankfully it didn't. It actually didn't, which is a relief. But, here's the Wattpad story. I'm just showing you just a few of the chapters. The Sexy Substitute Teacher. Monday morning at school on May 16th around 7:10 p.m. The substitute teacher, Mina Rana, came in the faculty room wearing an appropriate uniform. Amai and Ludwig walked past the faculty room, hearing about how the previous teacher is on a business trip. They both look at each other, feeling awkward about the substitute teacher. Shouldn't a teacher have some sense of decency? I mean, what the hell is wrong with her? Why is she dressed like that? I feel like she's much, much worse than the substitute nurse. Well, let's just hope nothing bad happens, unlike last time. Right. Later during lunchtime, Amai and Ludwig see Meetup walking by. I still can't believe she's the substitute teacher here. I'm just glad she doesn't teach your class. I mean, even though Taro and Shogu might have to deal with her, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but if she just came to teach at the school for the attention of the male students, then that's just wrong. You can say that again. It sounds like she's an absolute creep. And of course, the main thing that started this whole story of Amai and Ludwig, how they met. It's so cute. Of course, you might already know the story, but I decided to update it a little with some additional dialogue. Some of the additional dialogue that I took from the Character A.I. Do you want something to eat? I can make whatever you want, if you would like that. Maybe some cookies? Yeah, I'm probably hungry right now. I would love some cookies. If it doesn't bother you. I mean, that would be absolutely wonderful. Of course. Ludwig said with a light chuckle as he looked at her with a wide smile. Great. Sit down at the table. Now, thankfully, my spirits were back up to continue doing the story after. I noticed Jackie's Instagram and TikTok. I followed her, and thankfully, she followed me back and we started chatting. And she and I are okay. I don't know what was going on with her YouTube account, especially when she used to comment on some of my videos. I don't know. I'm just unsure if she blocked my YouTube channel from commenting on her videos or something like that. I'm not mad at her. It was just weird to me because, especially ever since one of my old friends, of course, who was in some drama with her, and I realized that my friend was absolutely crazy, like out of his goddamn mind. I don't know why he was telling me that in the first place, but I just decided I just had enough of him. And, anyway, that's all for this video. Bye.